that makes me a villain. Then so fucking be.
Why am I the guy? You're the guy! You're the fucking top bitch!
I have completely transformed from that girl who longed for love and approval into a crazy woman who is obsessed with love and will stop at nothing. My life spiraled out of control as a result. I not only fell out with my best friend Maddie, broke off relations with my sister Lexi, but also ultimately sacrificed myself to a more destructive man. After suffering severe physical and mental trauma from an abortion, I dragged my sister Lexi to the winter ball with me. That wasn't a celebration at all. It was just my struggle to force myself back to a normal life. Everyone around me was immersed in the intense emotions of youth, while loneliness was all that remained in my world. At the ball, her younger sister also asked the question that had been on her mind all along.
How do you decide who you want to hook up with?
I don't know if they usually just come to you.
No, but what if they don't? You go into whoever the fuck you want.
On New Year's Eve, a few weeks later, the air was thick with restlessness. On my way to a New Year's party, I ran into Nate right outside a convenience store. As the ex-boyfriend of my best friend Maddie, he had always looked at me with a hint of distance in his eyes before. But tonight, there was an unfamiliar softness in his gaze.
Would you like a ride to this party?
欣赏那么精彩的剧情，肯定离不开一台好的设备。我发现新款发布后，转转买二手手机才更划算。他家的苹果16只要3600，15只要2600。我这台苹果14 Pro 性价比也很高，2900就能入手，感觉特别值。而且转转还是个靠谱的二手大平台，手机都经过多轮严格质检。他家平板性价比也很高，买靠谱二手，我只推荐转转。
My mind went blank, and I got into the passenger seat of his car without barely thinking. The dangerous yet alluring scent inside the car wrapped around me, temporarily pulling me away from all my pain and anxiety. At the party, Nate and I crossed the forbidden line in the bathroom. Just as we were passionately kissing, Maddie's urgent knocks came from outside.
No, just a minute.
Open the fucking door, Nate. I have to pee. I hear you taking a shit. Hurry the fuck up.
You should focus, okay?
What are you fucking doing?
I'm so scared. I'm really scared, Nate. I really can't find any other exit. Nate stuffed me into the bathtub and drew the shower curtain shut. I huddled in the icy cold tub, my breath almost catching in my throat. Then McGrady casually threw a towel and exactly fucking landed on my face. A smell of piss. Fuck. I really wanted to die at that time. The pleasure from just a few minutes earlier hadn't faded yet, but now all that was left was disgust and shame.
Just take a deep breath.
Nate, I'm legit going crazy right now. You can't do this to me.
Promise we can meet in person next weekend. Maddie finds out, she's gonna spend the rest of her life trying to kill me.
I know.
But she'll actually kill you.
Nate is Maddie. This is an unspoken iron rule between us sisters, a red line I must never cross. But that forbidden thought in my heart had long burned my reason to ashes. I started waking up at 4 a.m. every day, subjecting myself to a near-masochistic beauty routine, only to attract Nate's attention. Yet in the school hallways, he ignored me again and again, as if I were a fucking invisible prop. His indifference was like a blunt knife, repeatedly slicing at my sensitive nerves. I tried every style, even stooping so low as to imitate Maddie. S way of dressing. This kind of pain of being unseen is really driving me crazy. Just now, during the break, Maddie and her friends laughed and mocked my outfit, calling it country bumpkin chick.
Why the fuck would you audition for Oklahoma?
I'm not!
Then why the fuck do you look like you're auditioning for Oklahoma?
Do I?
Yes. Why do you look like that?
Like what?
Like a country music star.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bitch, you better be joking.
At this moment, the tightly stretched string in my mind snapped right on cue. The emotions I had bottled up over the past few days finally erupted.
For 3 weeks and 3 days before we even had sex, so I didn't betray you. Plus, you guys are terrible for each other, and you know I'm right, and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
What just played out was nothing but a fantasy in my head. In reality, I could only swallow all my secrets and grievances down. My secret rendezvous with Nate continued. The way he touched me was somewhat violent and humiliating, but I was totally into it.
Your secret. And I can't tell someone.
I love how fucking sick you are.
I thought I had all of him, until that fucking Friday night. I waited for him at our usual spot as always, but all I got was a cold text, busy tonight, see you next week. Meanwhile, he was standing at Maddie's doorstep holding a bouquet of flowers. That night, I finally realized that in Nate's heart, I might forever be just a substitute, a tool he used to fill his emptiness, and get back at Maddie.
You don't understand, Nate, is I am crazier!
That's not something to be fucking proud of, Cassie!
No. But it is something you should be scared of.
You can't fucking blackmail me into a relationship with you.
I don't care! It doesn't change anything!
It's fucked up!
You know what's fucked up, Nate? You telling me that you love me and then going and being in a relationship with my best friend!
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. So at Maddie's birthday party, I desperately wanted to confess everything to her. But I was also terrified of losing my best friend. Watching Nate and Maddie standing so intimately together, jealousy and guilt drove me to numb myself with endless drinks. In the hot spring, I listened as Maddie recounted all the promises Nate had once made to her. Before she could even finish, my stomach churned violently.
You see, this is why I don't believe you when you make all these promises and you're like, oh, let's get back together. You're the only person in the world I care about. You're a goddess and it's my fault for not treating you like a goddess. I promise, Maddie, I'll change, I'll grow, I'll be better. I don't deserve you, but I love you. Please, when I go to college, move with me, marry me, have my babies.
And I couldn't fucking hold it in anymore. I vomited right in front of everyone. I stood by the pool, sobbing and rambling as I apologized to Maddie. My secrets are like vomit in a hot spring. Although it was cleaned up temporarily, that stench has forever remained in everyone's memory. My judgment day had finally arrived, and the executioner was Rue, who was so tormented by withdrawal symptoms that she was lashing out indiscriminately. Fleeing her mother's pursuit, she stumbled into our house in a wretched state. Unfortunately, all of us were present at that moment. Watching Rue in agony, I foolishly advised her to take it one day at a time. That hollow comfort enraged her completely. She turned and publicly exposed my secret with Nate.
How long have you been fucking Nate Jacobs?
What are you talking about? The entire room fell into a deathly silence. All the blood drained from my face in an instant. I didn't even dare to look at Maddie's face. But I could feel the murderous aura. When Rue reported the exact time, the next second, she lunged at my face like an enraged lioness, screaming,
Fucking bitch, I'm gonna fuck you! Fucking run away from me, you stupid bitch!
After the secret was exposed, I fucking became the sinner in the family. Mom and Lexi both sided with Maddie. I blamed everything on Rue, blamed that bastard father who abandoned me. I tried to find a reasonable excuse for my actions. Deep down, I knew better than anyone how fucking wrong I was. I even picked up a bottle opener, wanting to put on a suicide act in front of them. But this clumsy performance only earned their deeper disgust. Just when I felt abandoned by the whole world, Nate called.
Hello?
Hey, pack a suitcase. I'll be at your place in 10. Stay at my house.
Okay.
Love you.
Sitting in his car, I fucking knew there was no turning back. I was like a drowning person, desperately clinging to the last piece of driftwood, even if that wood itself was highly poisonous.
Ruined. I live for you.
This statement was both an accusation and a sick confession. That damn final play was nothing short of a public humiliation aimed directly at me. My sister Lexi, the one I'd always overlooked, took her experiences as an observer, and her observations of the lives around her, and turned them into a stage play called Our Lives, which was performed in front of the entire school. To make it worse, she cast an actress who looked just like me, who pranced around on stage, straining to imitate my pathetic attempts to please men. At first, I didn't react much, but when they started performing that scene hinting at Nate being gay, it was all over. Without a word, he stormed out, and because the director was my sister, he dumped me on the spot.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea that
She's your fucking sister. You know what? Pack this shit, get the fuck out of my house. I'm fucking done.
I stood alone at the theater entrance, listening to the waves of laughter from the audience inside. I fucking knew I had to do something. I rushed onto the stage and interrupted Lexi's performance. I was like a complete madman, screaming at those assholes on stage. I pointed at Lexi's face and called her a bitch for turning my most miserable moment into a public script. I mocked her for living in my shadow her whole life.
I'm the one who gets hurt, not you, Lexi! You've never even fucking lived. That's why you're able to stand up here and judge all of us. You're just a fucking bystander. I'm a star.
All right.
Just then, I fucking saw on the stage backdrop that idiot actor reenacting my breakdown on the carousel.
No! I'm gonna fucking kill you! Get the fuck off!
In the chaos, Maddie rushed up too. That bitch beat me from the stage all the way down until I lay on the ground like a pile of mud, unable to move. I don't know how long it took. But in the cold bathroom backstage, the world finally quieted down. Maddie looked at me, her eyes no longer filled with anger, only the pity and understanding of someone who's been through it all.
You know what's funny? They broke up with me before I even went on that stage. Don't worry. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, she was right. This fucking is only the beginning. I gave everything for that bastard Nate, ended up with nothing. And now I don't even have the strength to hate anymore. All that's left is a numbness after destruction. A void where I no longer need to pretend or struggle. I traded my madness for this shattered ending. Lost my friends, lost my family. And in the end, I completely lost myself too.